New wheel day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 319, new wheel day. I'm not going to pretend that I haven't already opened and explored this box. It actually arrived yesterday. It was too dark for me to film, but I was too impatient not to rip into it. And I have actually already set up one of the wheels with a tubeless tyre on the front. And much to your disappointment, I should imagine, it went without a hitch. Although I did have to use the inner tube first technique that I did on my previous video, whereby fitting in a tube, pump it up really high so that it pops one side of the tyre into the bead, and then you just remove from one side, take the inner tube out, and then the air has to do less work to re-inflate. Does that make any sense? You know what I mean. So like one side's already seated, so it's got something to push against, so it's easier to seat the other side of the tyre when there's no tube in it. Yeah. Right, what we have here is a set of Fulcrum Racing 4DB wheels to replace my, where's it gone? To replace my damaged Racing 700DB wheels. I'm going to have a crack at repairing this as well, because I always like the idea of having a second set with different tyres on each wheel set for different terrain, so it's like an easy, quick swap over. That said, I suppose you need to put rotors and a cassette on both sets of wheels for that as well, so yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. But anyway, I will try and straighten this rim up so I can still get some use out of it. I mean, they're not the last word in lightweight, aero, stiffness, but it did the job up until the point where it hit a very deep, hard pothole at high-ish speed. So that one is another project further down the line. So what we have in here, an instruction manual. And it says I get 2 quick release skewers, an instruction book, spoke tool, some kind of magnetic nipple guide, a magnet attracting nipple insert. Oh, are these things I need, or are these things it's supposed to supply? It doesn't feel like any of that's in here. What is in here? Papers. Morning, Lucas. Okay, right, through axle adapters for different sizes. 12mm ones, 15mm, quick release ones. But based on the wheel that I've already done, the way it comes set up as standard is exactly how I need it. Right, let's get all this out of the way, show you what we have. So this is the rear wheel. Ta-da! Very quiet free hub, which I like. They're almost identical spec to the wheel that I'm replacing, but they do have this lovely 38mm section, which just looks much better than whatever that piddly little section is. And you'll see when the tyre's on it, it does make a big difference. It looks gorgeous. So these are semi-aero, semi-lightweight. I think they were coming in at 1650. I'll do a full comparison, weight comparison with the tyres, sealant, discs, cassette and everything compared to the rear wheel that I'm about to take off that. So you get a better idea. So not especially light, but not, you know, they're not made of lead. So semi-aero, semi-deep, pretty cheap. They're not, you know, they're not expensive. They're alloy, by the way. I do intend to at some point get some of the gorgeous Hunt super wide carbon gravel wheels. They're my dream wheel. But obviously hitting that pothole the other day, where it's bent that rim, I'm entirely convinced that would have been a complete snap or shatter on a carbon wheel. I may be wrong, I'm no mechanical engineer, but just in my mind, that seemed like the most likely outcome from that kind of impact. So maybe a set of alloy wheels is the best way to go anyway. Not much more I can tell you about it, other than I will definitely be getting rid of these repulsive stickers, as I do with most, well, with every wheel set I've had, I've tried to take all the decals off, but these in particular, they are literally that, they're just stickers. They're not even sort of nice, fine transfers. So I'll just peel those off, should get a nice, clean, black look. Yeah, anyway, right, enough waffling, time to set them up. First stage, get rid of the existing rim tape that I don't trust at all. I'm going to stick with my Gorilla tape setup that's worked for me in the past, and let's get this on the bike.
Something to buy the button, yeah. The button, buy yeah. Set the potato, boy, yeah.
Okay, so that is my pump it up with a tube first technique done. So it is perfectly seated on one side of the wheel. And now comes my favourite bit of this process, and that is fitting this bit of pure bike porn bling. That is the PT's Chris King tubeless valve in punch pink, I think they call it. And I mean, you can't see it, but out the corner of my eye I can see the other wheel with it fitted, and especially when I take all the stickers off. I'll be lying if I wasn't more excited about that than anything else. Although I did get some new tyres to go on these wheels. The idea was to keep the Gravel Kings on the other set if I could get them, if I could fix them, and put some WTB byway tyres on these, which have got a smoother tread in the middle, so much more conducive to tarmac riding, but still fairly capable off-road. But Wiggle sent me the wrong tyre, or the wrong colour more specifically. I'm not putting black tyres on, it's tan walls or nothing as far as I'm concerned. So they're going back, Panaracer's going on this just so I can at least go for a ride. And I will get the proper set of WTBs when I get a chance. Anyway, let's put this bad boy on. Look at this, right? The cap is also a valve remover thingy tool. How nice is that? They're just so nicely made, it's beautiful. Right, take this off anyway. Find the hole. Right. Pop the rest of the tyre on. We'll give it some air, keep your fingers crossed. Hope for the best. You want to hear those lovely pops as it pings back into the bead, and then we deflate it, remove the core, squirt some jizz, pump it back up again. Just watching WKG legend Mr. Tor Arne Martinusson racing for WKG goat herders in the team time trial behind me. They got Jason Arblasters there, Kevin Wilshire. Oh no, that's a different team, hang on. Kevin Wilshire, Catherine Denton, Simon Gregory, they're all up ahead. But Jason Arblaster, who else is in this team then? So I can see JA, oh, Catherine is there. Hang on, what was I reading? Right, ignore all that. Anyway, Catherine's there, Simon Gregory's there, Tony Kirkhow, Kevin Wilshire, Jason Arblaster, Simon Gregory, Tor Arne Martinusson, Martin Prop's there. Who else? Who am I missing? Henriksen, I think. Is that the name of the bottom then? Anyway, back to the job in hand. So I've actually got about 110 PSI in this thing. I shouldn't need it all, but at least it's there to give it a good old blast. So, wish me luck. Nothing. Come on, this worked perfectly on the first one. God damn it. Why? That's just bloody annoying. It makes no sense. Look, right, I'm going to show you the one I did yesterday now. In true Blue Peter fashion, here's one I made earlier. That's been sitting overnight. Held pressure, one go, boom, done. And I think you'll agree, quite possibly the sexiest round alloy and rubber thing known to man. Right, I'm not going to bother filming me fanning around trying to get this to work. Just assume that it all went really smoothly from this point, and then I'll put the wheels on the bike, go for a ride. So I have come to one of my favourite roads on the planet for this little first test ride. You It's a road that I usually use to lead to one of my off-road adventures, but for today I'm going to stick to the smooth tarmac just to keep clean. These wheels are too nice to get dirty at the moment. First impressions, not really much to report other than they are exceedingly quiet, eerily quiet. There was no noise from the free hub at all. That's me freewheeling. There's nothing. I know that'll get louder as they get a bit more worn in, but probably the only thing I was wondering if I'd notice is the rim depth with crosswinds. It's actually a pretty windy day today, and I've not felt anything major. Maybe a couple of little twitches when I crossed the motorway bridge where I was very exposed, but other than that, I'm kind of looking for it rather than actually just feeling it. In terms of any aero benefits, I'd have no way of knowing. I don't go fast enough to benefit from that at all. You all know I only wanted deeper wheels because they look sexy as hell. What I will do while I'm here is go for another cheeky PB. I don't know the name of this road, but I've done it a few times. My personal best is 4 minutes and 4 seconds. So, let's see what I've got in the old legs today. This is 9.5% this section, and it gets worse. Oh my god, I'm sweaty. Here's the hardest bit, 15%. It's 20% just to the top there. Jesus. I can't see the segment on my Wahoo, so I'll do 2 reactions just in case. Woohoo! What an awesome time. That was worth the effort. Or, oh, that wasn't worth it at all. Why did I bother? Now I just feel crap. I do need to try and find that segment because I got stickers in my pocket to mark a PB if I did it. So I need to know while I'm up here really. So I'll end that ride on Strava, upload it, hopefully get segment time, and then I'll be able to see how I did. Yes, it was worth it. 3:47, so 17-second improvement over my previous. Nice. Now I need to find a suitable spot to mark my PB with a sticker. I'm thinking this lamppost right here. Now I'm going to go for an original full orange WKG logo for this one. And of course, what goes up must come down. So, truth be told, any differences are minimal to none in terms of how they feel to ride. If I'd been blindfolded and just sent off on this ride without knowing, I wouldn't be able to tell the wheels are any different at all. But that's hardly surprising because they are literally the same wheel but with a deeper rim. What is nice is that extra rim depth only came at a cost of about 20 grams per wheel. So, albeit I don't think I'm feeling any aero benefits, I don't think I'm going to feel any weight deficiencies either, and they look much better. Stopped at my new house for a quick drink. I bought this little summer pad with the with your money that I pretended to spend on new kits. What a beautiful day. Anyway, to summarise my first ride review on the Fulcrum racing 4D wheels. Nothing to report, but in a good way. There was nothing at all wrong with the Fulcrum 700s that these are replaced. So for the sake of a pretty small outlay, I've basically just added some beautiful bling to my bike with no detrimental effects on performance, and potentially on a longer, faster ride, aerodynamic benefits. But the most important factor is I'm back outside on my bike, albeit on my own, but solo rides can often be the nicest ones. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry I didn't have a terrible experience fitting the tyres, and all went relatively smoothly. I'm sure that I'll have plenty of opportunity to humiliate myself in other how-to videos coming shortly. And until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe. I'll see you soon.